people from other states, the red states, we want the immigrants to, just illegal immigrants, to go out. And that's why we voted for Trump. And how do you respond to that message?
It's more propaganda.
Yeah.
So the propaganda, so like choice, immigration is used to divide the country. And in the same way that people are used by making enemies of countries that the US wants to go to war on, immigration is used as a tool to separate the country and build power. It's all lies. They're being used by lies. Now, do you know that Trump had to pull back because the farmers and the business restaurant owners went to Trump and said, "You're destroying our businesses because these are our best workers."
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So the United States couldn't function without these immigrants because what happens? The United States goes to Latin America and Mexico, undermines its economy, and the people who are at the bottom have to come to the United States. It's their only, I mean, these people are the most beautiful people you've ever met, who serve like in the most beautiful ways. There aren't people in America that don't love who they are because they come with no other opportunity for themselves and their families but to come and do the hardest jobs. They're the hardest workers with just the most beautiful hearts. And even the farmers, even the restaurant owners, even the capitalists are going, "Trump, stop. You're destroying our businesses by doing this." Now, that doesn't mean there's not problems in who's coming. But those are also created by the United States. Those are also about the United States drug problem and how that creates an underground criminal, but that's been true since, prohibition. When you try to prohibit this thing, it creates crime. But who has suffered is Mexico, Colombia, El Salvador. Like, who suffers are the countries in Latin America. And so, yes, is there a criminal gang apparatus it's this much. Okay. But it's been created by the United States. That drama is cultivated and created by the United States, by the United States drug culture that's created by an empty society, an empty culture that is not taking care of its people. The United States is not taking people out of poverty. It's putting people into poverty. Exactly. And when you are in poverty, a very painful place to be, drugs are are a way to deal with the situation. So it's super complicated. But to think that a person in Nebraska has an experience, they've been taught to hate them because it's been taught that they hate you. And that's also propaganda.
And I think, like, if we really want to trace back, truly, the real illegal immigrants of the United States are those who went and killed all the Native Americans, right? If we really trace it back. It is stolen land, you know? And I do feel like the whole question of whether illegal or not illegal, I think we should actually look at, like, the US's lawmaking policies, you know, and what they're grounded in, and whether the US acts legally 99% of the time, and how they have, like you said, eroded, corrupted, underdeveloped, genocided so many global South nations where these immigrants are coming from.